What's up, y'all? This your girl, A. Nicole. Got my boy Thump.
Yes, sir.
What it do? We back with Free Dope Podcast. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. Our special guest is running a little late today. It is Friday. I know we always come on Tuesdays, but
special edition show.
It's a special edition show.
Last minute type of thing, so we just gotta give it to y'all when we give it to y'all.
Yeah, gotta tap in. So what's up? How the week been?
Been all right for me, man. How was the ATL trip?
It was lit. Yeah. Every time I go to Atlanta, I always want to move there. So I'm just like.
Can I ask you a question about Atlanta?
Yeah.
Is it just black people?
It's majority black people. What I like about it's a black community. Like it's really everywhere you go. There's either a black owned restaurant, a black owned store. It's like black entrepreneurs.
Like, you know how you go in our Millennium Mall?
Yeah.
And you can go inside Gucci or whatever store that got the foreign looking people. Niggas. It's going to be black people in every store. The Audemars store.
Is it like the New York or the South? That's what I hear.
I ain't been in New York enough time
I wouldn't compare it to New York. New York it's definitely busy. It's definitely a transit like city. But I wouldn't compare it to New York. I would compare it to Houston. And with Houston, like, they difference. It's like, it's a black community too, but it's more like professional entrepreneur, like real entrepreneurs. You might meet a black person that own a freaking gas line or freaking doctors. And Atlanta is like more entertainment, fashion.
So isn't there like more competition over there then?
It is, but they're not crabs in a bucket. Yeah. It's a lot of support.
Enough money going around for everybody.
Yeah, I love that shit's in the air, like literally in the air. I love it.
Because they moved the movie industry to Atlanta. That's where all the movies and TV shows are filmed.
Yeah,
all of them. All of them.
Yeah.
Marvel shoots there. Disney shoots there. ABC, CBS, all of them shoot there.
I think the next time I'm gonna go to Tyler Perry. I'm gonna go to the studio. Got to go show love.
I think Ham got lost.
Let's pull a car until they get here.
Oh, they're here.
Hola. Hello, beautiful.
How you doing?
Hello, our special guests have arrived.
Yes. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey there. Look, she done drag in.
Okay. Ham, you gotta pull your mic closer too.
We already live?
Yeah.
We are live. We's in effect.
What y'all talking about?
We were just talking about Atlanta and Houston, doing the comparisons.
Back to the top.
Back to the talk. So yes, we do have a special guest, entrepreneur, model, Miss Krystle.
Yes.
Listen, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
So my name's Krystle. I'm originally from Rhode Island. I reside in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a home health care owner. Mm-hmm. So used to be dancer, model, and actress. So.
Okay, how'd you get into the industry of?
It started off with me dancing, and then I started meeting people as I traveled, doing magazines, and this was so much before like Instagram was anything. Yeah. And as I was doing the modeling and dancing and stuff like that, I started meeting people in the industry, and I worked my way up from there.
That's what's up. You said before the social media world, like so.
Right before Instagram, it was like Facebook, so it was like all about like word of mouth. Oh, you know who they used to call me Butter, and then from Butter I became infamous. So it was just word of mouth.
Infamous.
Mm-hmm.
How you get the name Butter?
I made that up because I used to always say like butter needs her bread. So I was like,
I like that.
I don't know, it just came up.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a different world from the social media world to.
It was harder then to even get a name for yourself. Now it's so easy. You go on social media, you could click a picture.
Literally build your own resume by posting pictures and that.
Yeah, it was not that easy then. So.
So do you got like roots from? Because we got intel that you was really from Africa.
I'm Cape Verdean. My father's deported there. I visit.
Oh, okay.
But
so you were born here though?
I was born in Rhode Island.
Born in Rhode Island. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So our intel got a little mixed up right there.
Oh, okay.
About the situation. Okay, cool. You cleared it up though.
Yeah.
Was that something that you always wanted to do, like model and?
Yeah, since I was a little girl, I lived in a small town, and I used to see the girls in the videos, and I used to like, oh, I want to be that girl. I don't know why. I was like, I didn't want to be a teacher like everybody else. It was literally just that's what I wanted to do. And
because Rhode Island, that's
small as shit.
Yes, it's very small and conservative.
No, I lived in the hood. I lived in. Everybody was on Section 8 where I lived, so it was small. But no one from where I'm from makes it out of anything. Like they stay in that state. It's 1 square mile. They still there. So
yeah, it
was a really big accomplishment to come from where I'm from to even do anything, really.
Sheesh, sounds like a little Altamont to me.
So how did you get into acting?
So I did a movie, but it wasn't like something that I wanted to do. It was more or less like because people knew of me. The guy from Superfly, he's a producer or whatever. He just wanted me to do some little like background where no one could see you. But then when he seen me, he ended up pushing me towards the front and ended up doing more parts. But it wasn't something that like it was a dream or anything. It just kind of like happened for me. So I ended up doing that movie and stuff. So.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
And you didn't think like after that, like, damn, I need to take this serious or try this to give it a try?
No, I felt it was just a lot of work. Like you're there to do a part that's for fucking 2 minutes. You're there 12 hours. I was like, this ain't for me. This is too much. Like it was just too much time. So I didn't do much more out of that besides like acting on videos and stuff like that. But
did they help with the background? Like, oh, that's the girl from
Oh yeah, a lot of people knew. Yeah, that's the girl from Superfly. Like, yeah,
that's me, y'all.
Did they compensate you? Like, was it?
Oh yeah. So when you do background, they don't pay a lot. But then when you end up doing scenes by yourself, they ended up paying me really good. Like if you're with the main character, or if you say any words and stuff like that, they pay you way more. So I ended up getting paid really good for that, which I was surprised because initially I was just supposed to do something small. But when they moved me up, I was like, oh, okay. It was like $500 an hour.
Yeah, butter need her bread.
So, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, they did good. And it's like 12-hour days and stuff, so.
Damn, yeah, that's crucial. And that movie, the main character, like, he was into, like, poly relationships. I seen that you post something on Instagram, like.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Into the poly relationships. Like,
yeah, I would love a poly relationship because I love women and I like men for 2 different reasons. And it's not just a sexual thing. It's,
I think that's a lot of people over sexualize like the poly relationships.
I think that's where they mess up at. I think it's like unity, I spoke on it before and it went really viral because a lot of people think of it as, oh, this is a threesome and it's for the guys to have fun and stuff. Yeah. But no, it's like a sisterhood too. Like it doesn't have to be sexual with the women. It's like, okay, I may be better as a businesswoman, but my wife or my sister wife might be better at home and cooking and cleaning. So see, right now, since I'm a single mom, I have to do the cooking and cleaning and I have to be a businesswoman at the same time. But if I have a partner that does that, then I get the help, and then the man does what he's at. It's like just bringing a group together that's
the
community,
strong. Building a community. Yeah. It takes a village to raise each children.
Yeah,
I think it's just our culture. They're not ready. It's just so different.
Yeah,
they're not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, is built off of
maturity, communication,
a lot of things,
trust,
right,
vulnerability.
The first thing a man think about over here is sex.
Right, exactly. So. And then the women look at it as that's a woman
jealousy.
That doesn't love her worth. She let her man with someone else, or she got to be insecure. Or she's just doing it for like women have this thing that I'm like, how am I insecure for being comfortable with my man being with another woman? That shows that I'm clearly
confident
secure and confident
with yourself. Exactly.
And it's just, I had so much backlash. I was on probably every blog regarding that situation, and the men was feeling me. They're like, she gets it when it comes to men. Men naturally desire multiple women. And the woman was like, that's disgusting. And they just. It's not for everybody.
It's
That's
not
what
for
I can say.
everybody.
So do you think a man could be with one woman?
No, I don't believe that. I don't think that they're created that way. I think that men are created to want multiple women, and desire multiple women naturally. And I feel like even women that say, "Oh, I can never," your man. A lot of times we know men cheat
without you even
on your ass
knowing.
anyway.
Exactly.
So
if I look through your eyes and be like, I'm a faithful man, you wouldn't believe me?
I'm not saying I wouldn't believe you, because like I said, I don't base it on 100%. I say the majority of men, mostly, I feel like desire multiple women. There's probably a percentage that's okay with being with one woman. I can't speak for every single man, but the majority, realistically, I believe a majority of them desire multiple women.
And I feel like most of the men that women are like after, the caliber of men, like the ratio of woman to man, you gonna have to share that man.
Yeah.
You gonna have to share that man.
Yeah, no,
regardless.
2 women sound like a headache. I'd never. 2 women, 1 house.
It's like, that's too much catty shit.
Yeah, I would never deal with that. Nah, it's a lot trying to please 2 women. Like, hell no.
Yeah, it is. You
But like she
definitely
said, it
That'd
ain't
be exhausting.
always about the sex though.
No, I'm not talking sexual. It's talking about emotion. Like dealing with 2 different.
But you gotta remember, if they're sisterhood or even if they're together, it's not all on you. They're able to, where you're lacking as far as emotional support, she might help her in that area. That's why I said it takes a certain type of people to come together and do it. And I've seen it done. I have friends that have done it, and was successful at it for many years. So
you haven't ran into that guy you feel like deserved that or
I
want
was
that?
just about to ask that. I was about to same question.
I've never really been truly deeply in love besides twice, and that was with my ex-fiance, Manny, who I still talk to this day, and then my ex that passed away, the ball player. And the ball player, he was not interested in it, So
is that an issue?
It's not an issue, no, because I bring women to our bedroom. But I would like to have a sisterhood too. I would, but it's not it's not something that has to happen. But if it can happen, I'll prefer it. Yeah.
Protect this queen.
Yeah, I never heard like nobody really say that, but it makes sense. Like for some people
have to be like open minded. You have to be understanding.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What about financially? Like that's like you got to
have some money now.
So with the financial thing, they say, quote unquote, like I said, every household is different. The financial thing, they say, oh, a man with money could only do that. That's what they say. But it doesn't necessarily mean that has to be that way. If there's the man making money and the woman making money and another one making money and you bring it all together, come on, think about it. 3 incomes in one household, you're only bound to win. But there is some women that say the only way I'll do this if my man could support, because originally when this poly is not new, it's new to mostly America. Yeah, in other countries, it's been happening. So the man would have to have a lot of money to support their woman, but this is a different era now. Women are making money. Women are entrepreneurs. They're millionaires. Before it was mostly the men. So it doesn't have to be the man has all the money. It could be a group that brings things together.
There's in other cultures, it's like what you do for one woman, you gotta do for all.
Well, could you be the breadwinner in that situation?
I'm gonna be a breadwinner regardless.
Period.
If I have a rich ass man or not, I am going to be a breadwinner because it's just in my DNA. Right. Like I've always got my own money at a young age, and I couldn't feel comfortable putting my all in somebody else's hands financially, because I feel like I'm good with money. I'm good with investing and stuff. So I would, even if he makes millions and billions, I'm still gonna be my own woman and be independent.
I think that's what this generation lacks too. Like everyone's like got their hands out, begging, don't want to like feel so entitled, don't want to work, don't want to do anything. It's like my man should do this, my man should do that. And it's like, but what about that man? He's also a human too. Yeah. But even though like I do believe in like modern traditional, like yes, a man should be able to provide for his household, but
yeah, I wouldn't be with a guy that like I made that mistake once, but I wouldn't do it again.
Hell, fuck
where
no.
I'm mostly the breadwinner because shit happens when that happens.
Exactly.
And
it's like you're not fully a man at that point. No, you're not capable of.
I can't deal with that.
So who was that mistake?
Peasy. For sure. Yeah, he was definitely a wake up on me. He definitely woke me up a lot in many areas.
When you say financially fucked up, do you mean like broke or broke? Like he had money, but he couldn't put you on a private jet? Hold on, because people look at...
No, I don't think
people
like that. No. It's not about the private jet. It's just being able to maintain bills. Like, being able to maintain your bills, maintain the household, maintain things that we need as adults.
Like groceries and
like
car
fucking
notes.
paying. Like these are things that you should have as an adult.
So, okay, so you met him. He was broke. You fell in love with him, right? Well, I didn't say fell in love, but you caught feelings for him.
Okay, so we met funny at a podcast. It was called Bel Air. I never knew who he was. I mean, I'm older than him. He wasn't my type of guy.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was on a detox where I wasn't having sex, I wasn't drinking, you know, and me and him would click just in conversation at the podcast. I was like, all right, cool, you know. I didn't think it would be anything more than what it was. Like, we just was talking through that time. And I started to like him because, honestly, he's a smart guy. Like, he's, for his age, he's smart. So he has great conversation, and that's what kind of drew me to him. I didn't know his financial anything. I didn't know what he had. I didn't really care. I didn't think it was what it was. But so from there we started talking, and then when we started getting closer and we ended up sleeping together, I told him from the jump I did not want a relationship. I literally told him that. I was like, you're too young, you know, I'm somewhere else in life, you're here. He was just not going for it. He was like, no. I was like, well, you can sleep with all these other girls. Why we can't sleep around? Why we can't fight? And he was like, no. He wanted to keep me. So it kind of was like, okay, we was vibing and we just was together every day, and I kind of just like, all right, fuck it. I've been single for so long, and I was kind of vulnerable too. I just had the baby, and my ex just passed away. It was just a lot of emotions. So he kind of got me at a really vulnerable time.
Yeah.
Cause me, the woman I am, that would not be my ideal guy anymore at my age. So
what was the last straw like?
So me and him, like I said, we didn't even have arguments. Like, we didn't have it to where we was like nickering, bickering all the time. He was never cheating. He openly admitted that. He didn't have to. Like,
it's always the bro niggas that want to do right.
Yeah, I bring women home. We had good times. It was just like, okay, I felt like I asked for little nothing of bills, and he would always be late. $1,000 a month. Like, seriously, let's be for real. Like, let's be for real. It was always late. He would watch me take out the trash. If I was carrying boxes to bring upstairs, he wouldn't be a man and get out the bed and bring them up. He just wanted to lay in the bed all day, go to the studio. Like, so it was starting to turn me off, but I still was like trying to help him. Like, hey, you know, let's get your credit bill. Let's do this. I was doing all this to try to bring him into becoming a man. But even little stuff, I'd be like, okay, just put this little $1,000 in the bank. I could teach you how to get a credit card for this amount. Like, nigga wouldn't even get up to go I'm about to get you 20 bands and you can't do something small. So it started being frustrating. And me, I'm like a very clean person, OCD clean at home. Like, everything has to be neat. He was just messy. You know, it was just a lot of little things that I'm like, okay, I can't tolerate. And I did bring to his attention as a woman. Yeah. And instead of a man thinking like a man because he's so young, he thought I was like attacking him or being a mommy.
Like, I'm adding flowers to your life.
And
sir.
I'm like, sweetie, I'm helping you. I'm telling you, I'm not asking you to fucking buy me this car in the moon. I'm asking you to pay the bill on time and do other things outside of lay up in the bed all fucking day. Like, you're watching me carry boxes, taking trash out. That's like a fucking turnoff.
It is.
So that was when I talked to him at that time. He was like, well, I thought we was happy. I was like, you were happy? Of course. Of course you were happy. Exactly. I'm not.
Yeah.
And then when we went our separate ways, that's when fucking all hell broke loose. And that was just when I went through what I went through. And it was, I was just like, more or less what he did to me. I was just like, why would you do that to a person that only tried to help you? You know what I mean? Like, you took something from me. Like, that shit pissed me the fuck off. Yeah. Because I didn't deserve it. And deep down, I know he knows I didn't deserve the shit.
Not an L, a lesson. We all need those to
I made that fucking money chain back in a month, bitch. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. I saw you had booked them for a show. What, that was in Daytona? You had booked them.
That's another thing I was doing. I've been in the industry for so long. I know people everywhere. So I was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna hit up some people in Orlando. I'm gonna hit some people in Daytona, and get you to do a show there, and we'll collect the door money and stuff like that. He ended up, I did all that for him not even to come to the thing. He stayed in the room. Then the Orlando shit, he owed niggas some money that he booked them before. And me being a real nigga, and I knew these people, I gave them the money.
You a real one.
I'm a real one. And you could ask them. I gave them the money. I said, fuck it, you can keep it, because guess what? At the end of the day, I don't want no bad blood on my dude.
Yeah.
And you guys, they was like, yo, it's you. We respect you, Krystle, because we know you've been around long. So you ain't never crossed nobody. You never did no one dirty. So I did that. So it was so much things that I did that I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't have done sometimes because of what he did to me. And then like every interview he got, like when I tell you I can't do the countless amount of people that wanted me to do podcasts for them, I always said no. Because I was too emotional to even do it. And every podcast he does now, it's regarding that situation with my fucking chain on.
He still got a chain?
It.
Yes.
He said he sent some dudes to like get the chain and all that.
No, so that's a lie. So let me tell you. I lended somebody $100,000, okay? In which he said, that's a true statement. The person gave me $80,000 back and owed me $20,000, right? So they gave me their chain, which was worth way more than $20,000 than what PZ got. So as okay, I can't pay you back type deal. I never wore it because it was too big. It was a nigga chain. So I used to put it up, but PZ liked it. He used to wear it. You know, he used to wear my chain, my APs, all that shit. Like, my bracelets. He used to wear stuff. So I didn't care because I didn't care to wear the chain. That was my dude. You liked it? Cool. So when we broke apart, he left with the chain and left his clothes at my crib. So I was like, hey, you going to come get your clothes? You going to come get your clothes? He never came to get his clothes. So what I do as a real bitch, I was like, all right, this nigga must want to come back. So I packed his stuff. I brought it to his brother's house. I said, yo, when you get a chance, can you bring me my chain? He promised he'll bring it back. I have text message from his mother, all that shit. Right now, I can pull the fuck out. That's why he keeps lying. That he said, after my tour, I will bring you back the chain. 2 months went by, I never got the chain. That's why I went on the internet because I was upset. I didn't expect it to blow like it did, but it did. Because I'm like, why would you lie? Yeah. After I blew up on the internet, he admitted to me why he did what he did. He said, your cousin texted me, or somebody's texting one of my play cousins, saying that once I gave you the chain back, you was gonna say fuck me. So I said fuck you. So now I see why.
That was some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, like
he's
that's
still
some
rocking that chain.
Yeah, and I wasn't in love with him, but I loved him enough to want to help him.
He probably figured out the value of that chain. I was like, oh hell
yeah.
No. He probably didn't know how much it was worth too. Like, oh, she doing all this, it got to be worth something.
Yeah, he knows it.
So did that ruin it for rappers?
I never really wanted to fuck with rappers anymore anyway. But like I said, with him, it just happened. I was already done with that. Like, I've been dated them. I've been dated a few of them, you know. That lifestyle for me is just not what I want. You know, it's not what I want.
You don't seem like you deserve that lifestyle.
No, I'm not there no more. It's like, that shit is bullshit. It's fucking fake as hell. It's fucking fake. The shit I see online and these niggas...
The cap is real.
The cap is real.
The behind the scenes of these rappers is sad.
It's sick. It's disgusting and ridiculous.
There's a few of them though that.
Now
really
some
like
of them,
that.
Yeah, they're getting, but baby,
not all of them.
Don't be Googling these niggas talking about what's their net worth shit, because that's fucking lies. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
You ever did that and you was like, nah, this can't be.
Did I?
It was cap.
I did my research.
Honey,
I did.
Every time I look at somebody's net worth and I know them personally, I'm like, this is funny. Yeah. You mean you pull up Peasy's net worth? It says he's worth $3 million. Come on. That's not what you're not even a quarter of that.
So what happened with the story when he was saying like somebody came beating on the door by the jury while he was at your house? That was true?
No one beat on the door. So the guy that gave me the chain had my money now. He said, hey, I got the money. Can I get my chain back? Peasy was like, who's at the door? I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't want to let him in. 1, Peasy's there. 2, I'm like, I know how Peasy is. So I finally said, that's the nigga at the door. He's like, what is he here for? I said, he wants his chain so he can give me my money. He wasn't coming just to take the chain. It's like, you owed me money. I didn't take the nigga's chain. You owed me money. Yeah. You feel me? So it looks like, he made it look like the guy came like, I owe him my bitch, you owe me bread. But Peasy didn't want to give that chain to him. So what I do, I called the police instead because Peasy's out there wilding and said, this nigga gotta go. You know, get him from my door because Peasy, one thing he ain't no pussy. He's not a pussy. Like, that nigga is about that life. And I did not want to see him in jail over some dumb shit. Nigga, why didn't you just give the nigga his chain back and give him my 20 bands?
He liked that chain.
You love my chain.
He love that chain. He is so tied to that chain.
So listen, if Peasy called you right now and said, I apologize. I was wrong. He go the chain back. I'm sorry. Let me make it up to you. What's your response?
I would say give my chain back and thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Have a good
Okay,
life.
he couldn't make it up?
I'm a real ass one. I apologized to Peasy and was like, bro, I know that all you have is your career is music. I said, and I didn't expect to go as far, even though you fucked me over. That's how much of a good person I really am. I said, I truly feel bad for how bad I did that, because granted, it didn't fuck up everything, but still, Peasy's still not up there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that respect me that are big names that are looking at you like you're crazy. Like, you stole somebody's baby mama fucking chain, bro. So, yeah, he have his fans, but there's so many people that is, like, way higher than him that's looking at that shit like stupid. Like, that's fucked up. I don't care if the girl gave it to you, if the girl didn't, if you stole it. The fact of the matter is the fucking chain. She want her chain. Give her chain.
So if he gave you the chain back and
I'll be like,
said,
cool, and I appreciate it. That's it.
he wanted, like, can I make it up?
No, there's nothing to make up.
Damn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just give me what the fuck is owed to me.
Peasy, get that chain back.
Get that chain. Go ahead and tell him who baby
Get that
mama
chain.
you is. Go ahead and tell him who baby mama you is.
Yeah, do that.
I think the world is.
Do that
black
ball.
ball.
Yeah, do that bother you with the blogs? Like, they put all that out there. Like, every time it's a post with you,
It's always future.
Peasy
baby
or
mama.
future baby mama.
I hate that shit
Yeah.
because I was already known before I had a baby.
Yeah.
So it's like now they put that. I don't care to put
To
that
be
on the
attached
side
to
of my
it.
name. Okay, it's a fucking baby. We had a baby. I love my baby. It is what it is. Why don't you? I'm Krystle.
Yeah.
My name ain't future baby mama. My name is Krystle.
Krystle. She made a name for herself.
It's clickbait, though.
Yeah, but
clickbait.
it's like that's what they do. That's just the internet, you know. I have to know that every time I'm on a blog, it's going to be that, no matter fucking what. And then look at who he is. So it's like it gives them more attention.
Yeah.
To say that,
Of
it gives
course.
you more attention. Oh, this is that, you know, to do that. And that's the only reason why. If I wasn't connected to him, and that chain was stolen, they wouldn't want to pick it up as hard as they did. They did that because they could put his name next to their shit to get more views, to get more this. And that's how the internet works.
That cloud shit is so lame. Y'all.
How is co-parenting? Like with that? Is it hard with him being in the industry?
I can't really say co-parenting. He is who he is. He's the same way with all his baby moms. He's just a rock star.
Do you mind?
I don't think he knows what that is.
What number baby mama are you, if you mind me asking?
I don't even know.
Fuck.
I mean, from my understanding, I'm the last one. I don't know. But then again, we don't know. It's been 2 years. My daughter's 2 now.
Yeah.
It could be 20 other ones. But there's so many that are like known, and there's so many that are undercover. It's like you never know.
You never know.
Yeah. See,
And he'll never tell.
the internet try to paint him as. I want to talk.
His music. I think he put.
No, I just want to pinch on this whole Russell. What's his name? Russell.
Russell, I love Russell.
They try to paint a picture as if man don't take care of his kids and all this for somebody that's connected.
The way I don't really want to be like that or whatever. He knows who he is. At the end of the day, Russell's a cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take up for Russell.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He seemed like he's a
So
little.
what I'm saying is, okay.
I'll take up for Russell.
So in that situation, right? Okay, you get with Future. You know
I was
he's a
fucking
rock.
with Future for 7 years.
You know he's a rock star, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you surprised the way the situation going?
So when I got pregnant this time, I knew what I was putting myself up to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not no dumb person. But I had multiple abortions, and I've done a video before about me having a life and death situation when I got pregnant and had an abortion, and I ended up literally dying and coming back to life. They had to bring me back. It was a really tough situation. I actually did an interview on it, and I was petrified. I didn't want no more kids. I had my son, I had my daughter. I didn't want no more children. But at that time, I was like, you know what? I know what I'm putting myself up to, and I'm going to have to just take it for what it is. I knew.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we was friends and dealing with each other for like 7 years. I knew a lot of things about him, but we were so cool. You know, it was never like bad blood, but I know him as being cool, and then I know him how he is with his baby mama. So I wasn't going to ever think like, oh, I'm going to be different.
Yeah.
I'm going to change this. No, I ain't no fucking idiot. I'm not fucking golden. Like, so I knew, but I knew how great of a mom I am. I know how much I love my kids. I know how much of a hustler I am. That granted, it sucks that she can't have a full-time father around, but she's not missing out on anything in life. You know what I mean? She's a loving child, and I knew what I did. It makes me hurt more for my daughter that I didn't make better decisions, because I would want her to have a regular guy as her dad. Like my other baby dad is so like my kids don't have they have the support from their dad where, you know, like Future's dad, he's cool. Like he FaceTimes her a lot and stuff like that. But it's still not him. So,
but you also didn't abort her either. So
no,
that would have been that could have been an option. So
yeah, but I didn't want to.
Yeah,
because I went through that experience, and I knew that, you know, even so, everyone has children all the time with people that ain't Future. That fucking man ain't around. You know, we don't really know much of nothing, and I don't feel like a woman should have a kid based on nothing but okay. Oh, I'm not gonna have this kid because it's Future's kid, or I'm not gonna have this kid. Like if you lay down and you dealt with it, and if you had the experience I experienced, then you just gotta face it like a fucking woman.
True.
You know that Future is not a bad person. I've had serious, deep conversations with him, and he hurts too. You know, he hurts about his own personal stuff. So I try to have an understanding when it comes to that. You know.
That's a real answer. Because most motherfuckers would have just straight bashed the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not gonna. No, I mean, I
did
did say what I did on the internet, which was, I mean, I didn't lie. You know, we was going through it at the time. I was going through postpartum. You know, I was stressed. I was going through a lot of emotions, you know, and I have a problem with just venting too much on the internet when it comes to certain shit.
But a lot of people, you have that influence, and you being transparent, you're helping the next person, whether you know it or not. So that vulnerability, that is not only helping you, but also helping the next person too.
Yeah. Yeah, I've talked about a lot of stuff, like my past and the things I've done, and encouraged women that, like, okay, I was a dancer my whole fucking life, you know. There was times I had to lay down and sell my body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I always encourage women, like, look at me now, you know. I have a beautiful home. You know, I have my own fucking real company. It ain't no little small shit. I work with the fucking government, Medicaid and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of myself, and I came a long way. So I want women to know, like, I tell that all the time. I express that, like, it does not matter about your past. You could
you can change. You can change every day.
Yes,
works to be a better person every day.
So
do you mentor like young women coming up? Do you got something like that going on?
People call me all the time to talk, and I express it all out on the internet, and people do like reach out to me all the time. Like, you're such an inspiration. How did you do it? Even when I go to the old clubs I used to work at, I've been dancing like 8 years. They'll be like, how did you do it? And it makes me sad because I remember how hard it was to leave that lifestyle to the point where I wanted to die, because it's like, I don't know nothing else. This is what I know.
So fast.
It comes fast. You don't know how to maintain regular money no more. And it's like a crackhead. It's serious, like a crack drug. And I feel for them, because it's like I try to explain it the best way I can. I took a lot of isolation. It took a lot of depression, anxiety. It was that bad to get out of that life. Yeah. And I don't look at them like, oh, this bitch has been in here for 50 years. Like, he. I look at it, I understand your struggle, and I understand your pain. And I give them the best advice I can, and some people take it, and some people, they don't. So
how did you get out? Like, what made you?
I had my daughter, and I was just like, I have to lead her by example, because I don't want my daughter to be like me. You know, I don't want her to see me in the club, leaving all night, you know, counting ones, you know. I need to show her something different, because my son had experienced that. And I just would look at her and say, what am I going to do? Because I didn't know what else to do. Like, I was, like, to a point where it's like, I don't know what to do. This is all I know. I've been doing this shit since before I was even 18. So.
This the only daughter? You got another daughter? Or?
I have two daughters.
So it's been, like, 2 years since you, like.
No, I have an 8-year-old daughter.
Oh, you got an 8-year-old
She was
daughter.
the first. That's when I stopped. Oh, no,
so
I've been out the game for going on 9 years. Yeah. But I was in it for over 10.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, some people do it longer
that's
than that.
a blessing.
It was a crazy change. It was crazy. It was.
Because you have to, like, so many, like, things that come attached with that, from spirits and demons. You got to not only deal with the outside, but your inner self, too. So it's like,
and honestly, I seen such a difference in my spirit when I left, because honestly, I could say, like, it was never real friendship in there. It's always about jealousy. It's always about who's making money, who they could use. You know, it was, so you're always in a space of darkness, and I felt always dark. No matter how much money I made, I was always depressed. I was always sad. I always felt lonely. It just was such a bad place. I started learning myself more, literally just from leaving that industry and that lifestyle. I literally started feeling, who is Krystle? What does Krystle love? You know, what does Krystle like to do? And I completely had to cut off anybody that was in that lifestyle. Like, I did not talk to anybody in there. Like, there's probably 2 people on my whole years of dancing, and like her, and that I speak to, and I've known her for like 15 years because you know I know she's you know she's.
You do have those people that be in the dark with you that you can actually, you know, grow with, and that you can that help you, that ground you, that help you like.
But it depends on the type of person. Like I said, like her, she was not the type in the club that was like catty, nasty, mean, and they treated me a certain way or stole. And she wasn't like that. But you don't find a lot like that.
No,
you
not
don't.
At all.
So I had to say, what if I can't relate to you spiritually? Then I don't need to fuck with you. Period. Yeah. Because you're draining me.
Shout out to best friend.
She said best friend.
Shout out to best friend.
I was gonna ask you like, what's her name? You want to shout out?
But we're not best friends, but we're cool friends. My bestie is Bingley.
Okay.
Bingley is my bestie.
Shout out to me.
Yeah, but Mo's just a great person.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up. Cause that that's a lot. I commend you, definitely. Being a mother, being a woman, and growing into the woman that you are now is.
And you used to stay in Orlando, right?
I stayed here for a few years. I went from Atlanta to here, and then back to Atlanta. So I stayed here, I think, almost 3 years.
What made you leave?
This was not it for me. This is. I was like, the reason why I even moved here in the first place was because they had this club called Off Limits. And it was fucking crack. It was money. Like,
wait, here in Orlando?
Off Limits?
Yes.
I ain't
you
never
remember?
Heard of that.
It was back in the day, and that shit was bag.
It do sound.
Oh yeah, I never heard of that.
Oh yeah, it's a hibachi restaurant now. It's right before you. It's like right before you get to Cimarron on your right hand side.
That's probably for my strip club days.
Yeah, it's like over 10 years ago.
I was in a strip club 10 years ago.
Oh, it was? So it was, yeah. It was maybe 12 years ago.
Yeah, we all know the Palace and goddamn Clio.
I've been going to strip clubs since the one on Lee Road.
That boy been going strip clubs and strip clubs and
Crazy
strip clubs.
Yeah, I'm a strip club nigga. Y'all know me. Ain't that's right, ho ass?
Yeah, you're good.
No, but
it was really short lived. But when I moved here, I knew like they booked me out here, and I was like, yo, this is easy money. You only work for a couple hours, and it was no taking your clothes off, nothing. So I'm thinking it's gonna continue to be this
nudity.
way. Girl, I moved out here. That shit lasted 3 months. I was pissed.
You probably came during either a holiday season or income tax time.
No, that club was like that all the time.
They probably had no license for the motherfucker, because I was damn sure.
No, I remember.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
That's why it didn't last long. The neighbors were complaining about the music across the water.
Oh wow!
It was like on a lake.
Yeah, so it probably echoed, but it was money. So and then I ended up staying here, and then I ended up getting with my ex fiance, and we was engaged for a little bit, and then when we split apart, I just kind of like left. I was like, I might as well go back. It's nothing here for me. It's not. I can't grow from here. Like. This isn't a place where you can really grow. This is really like a retirement place. I was just telling like Atlanta is like it's such a different vibe, like just in the atmosphere of people wanting to help each other or just that not crabs in a bucket. Like and then with the company I have now, like I could never have done it in Orlando. The state itself is just hard to open up the shit that I wanted to actually do.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yeah. You got Disney.
They keep the rich rich and the poor.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Atlanta, we don't do that. Like
at all.
We have so many smart, intelligent black people there that they're lawyers, they're doctors, they're in this business. They want to help you.
Exactly.
If I were to try to open up what I do now here, it would have not opened up.
Mm-hmm. You get so many so much criticism and so much like ridicule. Like, nah, you don't get that in Atlanta.
No.
So we're gonna turn to this question. We heard that you and Tiny T, I got like a cool relationship. Like, how's that? How's that relationship?
Oh, I've known them for a long time. It's like a family relationship. She is close to my kids. I'm close to her kids, and there's family things going on.
Yeah.
I go to their house, Christmas and Thanksgivings or birthdays and kids' birthdays. So, yeah.
When you hear the rumors about them, how you feel about that? Like, when you know the person, you know it ain't really. That's what
I know.
it is.
It's like. I hate that internet Because
They
Tiny,
take it and run
one thing
with
I can
shit.
say, me and Tip are cool as shit, and a lot of people say he's mean, but I'm cool with him. You know, he's just like, he's a realist like me, so we vibe. And Tiny is and I put this on everything, the sweetest person you can meet. Like all that shit they do to her on the internet pisses me the fuck off, because it's like, she is so sweet and she's beautiful to me inside and out, because I don't care about what they see. I see her for who she really is, and she's great.
They're very family oriented people.
She's just sweet to everybody. Yeah. She's sweet to everybody. Even people I feel like she shouldn't be, she's sweet to them.
Yeah.
You don't think they'll do like a poly relationship? Like you and they like, hey, come on, let's.
With me? Hell no.
She just said that's like family to her.
They will not do that shit to me. Like Krystle, hell, fuck no.
But you know, with everything,
no, her
like,
crazy ass. Nah. Would they do it outside?
They got enough kids.
Now, would they do it? They
it's always rumors that they hang out.
I mean, they may have their fun. We all have our freaky fun shit. I do. But poly with them, fuck no.
It's too personal.
Are you going to T.I.'s show this weekend?
Yeah.
He's here?
Yeah, he got a
here
comedy
this weekend.
show. I'm going tonight. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I should call him.
Yeah.
He's here this weekend.
Yeah. Tell him come on the podcast.
I'm gonna call him though to see. I didn't even know he was out
yeah,
here.
he got 3 shows. He here Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Improv. I saw his comedy show. You think he funny?
I don't know.
I went in Atlanta at his restaurant. He kind of funny.
I couldn't see him doing stand up comedy, but he's naturally like he's himself. So I'm just like,
He's funny. He's funny. I seen him in Atlanta at his restaurant.
I think people so tied into the rap part of him.
Yeah,
they don't really want to give him a chance.
Partner,
so when I saw it at first, I'm a fan. Like I was a fan of Tip. So I'm like, this nigga green as hell because it's different. Like but
it's just
people don't like change.
They don't.
That's all. People want that trap shit.
That's like if Gucci tried to be goddamn.
Yeah, if people just label you, that's what you are, that's what it is. It's hard to see past what you are.
Because a lot of people aren't multifaceted.
And niggas hate Jeezy. Niggas hate Jeezy because Jeezy want to be like different.
I love Jeezy. I just don't like.
Like they don't understand like the growth. They like, oh no, we want to trap. We want him to go kill Gucci. Like for what?
They don't like that grown. They like that ignorant shit.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard Tip. I think I maybe heard him one time, but I look at him like he's so serious. I'm just like,
they got tickets. Pull up tonight.
I think
10 o'clock. He got a 10 o'clock show and a 6 o'clock show.
I'm gonna ask him because.
Do you you watch Baddies? Ain't that what it's called?
Fuck no.
You don't watch Baddies?
That shit kills your brain cells.
Those are them.
No, I was gonna ask because I was asking how she feel about it because, to me it paint a picture about black women,
and it's fucking
a percentage of fucking ignorant ass black women. They want ratings.
Ones.
That's all they want.
But I don't understand why everybody love it so much. Then
it's not
people
everybody.
Like drama. People like drama, stress. They like
people
to
don't
see
be
people
having
hurting.
shit.
Drama sells more than sex now,
and people don't be having shit going
drama
on.
Drama sells more than sex now.
No, it does because people are so miserable nowadays. They want to see people hurting.
Exactly. They have nothing going on, so they'll rather watch somebody else. Oh, they fighting over I'm like, I only see clips through Instagram and Facebook. I'm not about to get no fucking account to.
Krishan say she was getting like 2,000 per episode,
200,000
per episode.
I like Krishan.
It kind of make it worth it. 200,000 per episode.
She said she was making 200,000 per episode.
And she tried to go up to 3. No, listen. She say.
I'm just looking
at
She say. She was like, I get 250 per episode, but she tried to go up on them to 400, and they was like, nah, we ain't doing that.
I mean, she's a big person, and just like, all right, so I've been asked to be on Love and Hip Hop 4 times. I told them I want to do it. It's not my cup of tea.
It's not worth it.
And the beginning stages, you're making $200 a fucking episode show until you get like a Jocelyn, where she got her money off it. You have to work your way to that money. Like, I'm not embarrassing myself like that on a show where my kids got to see me fighting and
arguing. It's that internet footprint. Well, it's that footprint that's gonna always follow you, whether you're like, oh, I'm done with it. But
it's always
there's clips. There's gonna be everything that's gonna pop out here. Fuck no.
Nah, what if they come with what's the other one, the Bravo one? If they come at you, because they making way more money.
What
is Bad Girls Club?
Nah, not the Love and Hip Hop. It's like it's on Bravo though with Nene and all them.
Oh, yeah, Real Housewives. I ain't nobody's housewife.
I don't think nobody on that housewife.
Really?
I watched. What's the last one?
What the fuck is it? I don't watch that shit.
Wives of Medicine.
I don't watch no reality.
We got
Wives
motherfuckers
of
that be
Medicine.
ex-girlfriends and some more shit.
Yeah, they getting $1 million per episode.
You know what the thing is? I know all these people on Love and Hip Hop personally. I know these people. Like, I know so many people personally that it's like I know so much of the shit is fake. I know that who they really are. So fake. It's like I don't watch the shit.
Yeah, I don't watch reality TV at all. I'm like, it's not the same. It's not like when back in the day, like Real World, like where shit was just natural. Like this shit now is staged.
Oh, everything's
like
staged.
how y'all just meet up at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Everybody's at the restaurant.
Ain't nobody there.
Like y'all attention spans that. Like I don't get it. No.
Right. So for that young girl that's watching right now, right? And she's in a strip club. She don't know what she's gonna do tomorrow. What's your advice to her?
Give her some advice.
As far as like making a change.
Yeah, like she's in a strip club. She don't know what she's gonna do. She just give her shoot her some game right now.
She has no guidance.
To be honest with you, I would say this. So I'm not gonna say that I regret what I did because if I didn't make the money I was making, I would have probably never been able to support my child and things like that. I feel like whatever you do, I wouldn't advise you to do it. However, if you do, you have to go in there with a strong mind. Exactly. You don't want to be the girl that's fucking in the club fucking all the niggas. You don't want to be the girl that's getting high on drugs, getting fucked up, and get caught up in the game, in the lifestyle, and the hype. That's when you fail. Yeah. So if you go in there and you say, okay, I'm here because I want to support my child in college and I know that I want to open up my own business. I'm going to stay away from the drugs. I'm going to keep myself healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. You just have to be a strong individual, but there's not a lot of strong-minded women that could get into that lifestyle and master that shit and get the fuck out. Mm-hmm. There's some that go in there and get stuck. They make all this money. They have no business. They have no house. They have no college education. They don't have their kids.
Just hood rich.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're selling. We're really selling our soul.
Degrading
so if you're going to do it right. Let's make something out of it.
Have a goal.
Have a goal. But I would, like I said, I wouldn't say the 18-year-old go do it because it's 5% of them that could actually make it and do it the right way. Yeah. So I would always say find another way. But if you're going to, do it right. Try not to drink. Try not to do drugs. Try not to get caught up in the girls and the lifestyle that they're in because a lot of them are fucking fried. Their brains are fried. They're birds.
Are fried and their souls are dead.
Their souls are dead. Yeah. So like some people, I know a couple girls, very much so like a couple. Like I said, for her, for one, she's a real estate agent and shit. Her kid's in college. She got her shit together. Period. She's never been on drugs. She ain't out here selling her ass, doing the most. Period. So I could respect that. I could understand you was strong enough to go through that lifestyle. But there's not a lot of women that can. So
free game, that's free dope, y'all. So we gonna play a little game real quick.
Respect that. Go ahead. We got a couple questions. You ever heard of tonight's conversation?
No.
Never?
So right, so we're gonna pull a card.
Pull a card.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have one.
Ooh. How would you best?
We got three.
How would you best describe the feeling you get when you have an orgasm?
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's for you.
I feel like I'm floating on clouds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what was the two options? Are you a squirter or a creamer? What they call it?
Squirter or a creamer?
Yeah.
It depends.
It depends. It depends. Or you be both.
You could be both, but I'm not both. I'm not a creamer. I'm really
not
like
a squirter at all. Nope.
It takes a lot for me to squirt.
I gotta be in love.
No, you gotta be doing it right, honey, boo-boo.
I gotta be in love.
She said in love. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
All right, Ham's on you.
You say, what's the longest you've gone without sex?
Oh wow, I went 7 months. That's the longest. Is that long or no?
As long as I went, like 2 years.
2 years?
2 years?
I was in prison.
You was in jail. Oh, you haven't been in fucking prison or something.
I went a year.
A year?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
A year? Oh,
no masturbation on that?
He said sex.
Oh, okay.
So penetration. I ain't gonna say me touching myself. That was different. That's
shit. I don't even know for real.
Damn.
Because you haven't.
No, it's just different times.
Sperm
like,
retention.
Well, how long?
Sperm retention.
You can remember how long? From off the top, like
shit,
last
probably like 3-4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
Have you ever faked the orgasm? If so, why?
Hell no. I tell niggas that shit was whack. I swear to God. I'll be like, bro, and I will never talk to them again. I promise to God. And I will tell them I'm that girl.
Damn.
Or I'll tell you stop. It's just not. You're wasting my fucking body. Fuck off me. No. I'm not going to lie.
I have before. I faked it.
What?
Y'all used to.
Wait, how long you fake an orgasm?
I think orgasm just for women.
No,
I
don't fake the nut.
They call that orgasm
a
for men.
A nut is an orgasm.
Yeah, I don't fake the nut a couple times.
Oh hell yeah.
Maybe like because like
if that shit weak,
like
oh yeah, this.
Now he was
when I used to
fucking
be like when I used to be a
too.
dog, like when I used to be in my dog stage, like
He
I'd be
was
like
fucking.
like I'd be fucked died. So I gotta go home and I gotta fuck my girl and then I gotta act like a nigga. Oh damn.
Yeah. Now if that
But
shit
I really just fucked earlier. So
if it's weak and I don't want to make her feel bad or some shit, oh yeah, damn, that was good.
yeah, I used to do it. Well, I ain't gonna say all the time.
One
But I
and
did it a couple
done.
times.
I definitely have. I've stroked the ego. Definitely.
Oh hell no.
Yeah,
you don't want
it was
people
so good.
Yeah, you don't want people.
I
to
seen the
feel bad.
meme when they said niggas fake nuts too.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna keep
definitely
pounding
fuck-
that big
I
ass
probably
hallway.
did about 5 times. Or you can hit somebody who pussy just ain't good.
You just want to get
Ew.
And you
over.
just like, man, want to stop, or it's maybe might be
Yeah,
stink.
you get
And
them
you just-
texts, goddamn, like
Oh
when
my
when
God.
let me see it again.
Every nigga done hit something stink before. Yeah, hit some, not on purpose.
So what
He
you
ain't never
do?
hit nothing
Do you
stink
not
before
just
him.
stop?
What do you do in that
Soon as it
situation?
stinks, you guys
If
keep
it's-
going.
No, you gotta act like you nutted.
Nah, I ain't.
Phil. Am I lying, Phil?
You are not lying.
Okay then.
Nah,
Real nigga
y'all
over there.
just-
So if it's stink, you ain't sit here and tell her like, hey, like
I ain't gonna tell you it's stink. I'm not rude like that.
Oh,
it's
hell
not
no.
being rude. It's fucking.
How you tell somebody this
Bitch, you
stink?
probably got a disease, BV,
I'm
trichomonia.
just
What
gonna
is
stop and be like, damn, I'm done. Like, oh, that was good.
Nah, fuck that.
Fuck no.
I
Nigga,
never experienced that though. I swear.
Yeah, I
woman
did
should
like
smell
like
herself.
twice.
Exactly.
A woman, you know when you
But
fucking stink. Like,
listen,
why would you give the pussy stinking like this?
I'm a hairstylist. I don't have bitches get out the chair and I'm like,
Dead ass.
like, did you not smell yourself? Do you not smell yourself?
No, that's
Some
one
people
thing.
probably
You
used to
can't-
their damn
Yeah, they off the
smells.
chain.
They used to
A
their
nigga
shit.
could never, ever.
You got a double
Say that
price
shit.
next time
Okay.
she come.
But when it
Lick
happened to
your
me, I didn't
fingers.
smell it at first. When you start penetrating, when I smell it, I don't know if it was in the back or something. I'm
It's
just,
the secretions in the back.
yeah, maybe I knocked on the door and
Hey, opening
Uncle
the
Sam came
passway.
out.
I say shit. That probably you, nigga.
I had to cut him on.
That kind of bring out the real smell.
Yeah, that burnt rubber, goddamn.
Hey, I ain't a little bit, but listen, baby, your secret always been safe with me. If you watching this, I have never
Nah,
told
I ain't
anybody.
never.
Oh my god.
But I'm so nice. I don't know how I respond. I probably be fake it and get up out of there. But
Yeah, I just fake it.
I'm
Be
definitely
like, yeah,
stroking the
damn, I'm done,
ego
baby.
like,
It's over
yes,
with.
baby, that was
Yeah.
the best I ever had.
The only time I've ever stroked the ego is because he fucking paid a big bag.
That part.
All right, but ooh, this was great. Thank you. Let me get my
Real
money
bad
right here.
bitch, bad bitches get allowance.
Call me later. Talk to you
Bad
later.
bitches get allowance. Okay, so yeah.
so we reached the limit. But we got Huncho Easter Sunday at Legends. Y'all pull
Easter
up.
Sunday, we still got sections. We got tables. I know y'all income tax just dropped.
Lock in. We appreciate you.
Lock in.
Chris,
Yeah, we got to get some
nice
of them.
having
Represent the
y'all.
The
conversation.
beautiful
This
Miss
is lit.
Krystle, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We got to get some of them celebrities on it too.
Y'all go ahead and like, share, subscribe if you haven't already.
T.I.
Leave a comment.
come
Drop.
through.
Yeah, we at T.I. and we
Why
at
don't you guys
Lava
reach out
tonight.
to him?
We don't know how to get
He
in
did
touch.
a oh.
He don't
Really?
respond
You
to
don't see
DM.
it? Oh, he don't.
Yeah,
Oh.
he ain't gonna-
And I just seen Tiny at Nobu, and I was like, I'm not gonna be on no fucking.
Weird
I hate
shit.
being.
Hi, can you do
I
podcast?
hate being. I'm
Yeah,
not a
they look at
goofy-ass
you
bitch.
crazy. It ain't
I'm not
easy like
finna-
that. You-
Tiny's not like that though, but you know,
I
I get it.
almost-
I wouldn't
I
want to approach
almost-
somebody either. Like, hey, can you do my podcast? They're like, who the fuck is you?
Who
So
the
we
fuck
hollering at Big Crystal. Come on, I A&R.
Yeah, you gonna be our plug right now.
Thank you
Shout
guys for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
The saying, they ain't right, and I can see it. Now one of them got a man, now one of them got a plan. Now one of them fucking with you, now one of them drive a Benz. Everyone done tried to fuck me, but I can't let you be embarrassed. Why the hell you at the club with them when we can be in Paris? Why the hell you go outside, I'm trying to fuck, girl, start a family. You can be with me while I'm locked in here trying to make